So my personal question for you, and I've always wondered this, because we've shot together several times, and what makes a great model versus just a model? Because I know you'll be like, Rio, oh my God, that was so amazing, and I'm like, was it? Like, so what is that? Tell me.
I look for in a model somebody that always moves every frame, not like too much, but every time I click, there should be some movement. It doesn't have to be slight, but it can go from
subtle. Yeah.
Just like something subtle, and also just using the space around you. I think if you're in like a 2x2 space, there's so many different things you can do. I had a model one time. There was a stool, right, and he went down on the floor and put his head on the stool, and I was like, whoa, why did you do that? It was so beautiful. But so using what's around you to your advantage. If there's a chair, sitting in the chair is not the only position. You could be sitting, down on the floor and leaning up against it. You can turn your chair. You could, you know what I'm saying? You could stand up and lean on your arm on the chair.
So we need these pointers because I notice I get stuck in those little comfortable places. So you should definitely use what's around you.
And use what's around you by your hands. And I always notice fingers. I think people need to be very conscious of fingers.
Yes.
Because there's nothing worse than a girl's beautiful and she's like,
that's like my photo.
And I just think hands can be really beautiful if they're done really well or really elegant.
Yeah. Rio has good hand photos.
She's great. She's
great. I always say dancer hands.
We always talk about that. No, we always talk about hands. Yeah.
You know what?
My hands aren't so good.
So Ashley Graham taught me that never do this, and I see a lot of people doing it. Never hit this pose. Okay, can everybody see this?
T-Rex.
It literally looks like there's an arm coming out of you. Like a baby is bursting out of your side. Like you're having this mutant child coming out of the side of you when you hit this pose. Never do it. Never.
Also trust your photographer too. That's the thing. Sometimes there's nothing more annoying than a model that knows a little bit about photography and then tries to control it.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, if it looks good, you need to trust me.
Yeah.
And go with it. And then also don't ask to see the back of the camera. Just don't be self-conscious. That's why even I like shooting kids sometimes. And I also have to stop saying shooting.
Wait, so you do not when people ask to see the back of the camera?
Sometimes, but if we're getting into a vibe, it can really hit me because it comes from more of a self-conscious place.
Insecurity.
So it's one thing if you want to check your makeup or the makeup artist on that, but if you're rolling, you gotta just go.
Right.
I'll notice it.
Check it in the beginning, just to make sure that.
Check in the beginning and then roll.
Okay, I see how that's.
Exactly.
Bam.
Yeah, and then once we're there, and then there's also nothing more annoying than a model that I'm trying to start set and we have limited time and they're taking selfies on set. So I will say.
That's a ding ding ding, guys. So.
Because our fashion shows, no, they do. We're lining up, you guys. Let's do the job. Let's get the job done.
Yeah.
And you can selfie out, but that is a really good no, guys. So when you're doing the show, please.
Especially if it's something bigger like a show.
Meet your producer in the hallway. Be in line and ready to go.
Well, to me, I've been to your guys' fashion shows. That is bigger than one model. That's a thing. And so it's not about you. I don't care. It might be your moment to shine, but the whole thing is not about you. You're putting in a lot of time. You're putting in a lot of time. You're walking too as well, putting a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? So it's not your show. It's the show.
And you know what? We really try to stress to our models that you're doing a job. So when you say it's not about you, people have a really hard time understanding that as a model, I know it's your face and but it's not about you. And it's so interesting to see people's take. I don't want to wear that. That's not my style. Huh? But you're here to do a job.
Yeah.
What about you?
What I will say too, also acting kind of too diva-ish before you're diva-ish, because it's usually on set, it's honestly, most of the time it's the photographer is the hierarchy, you know what I mean? Unless the model is a celebrity.
Yes.
If it's just a model that's for clothes, I'm more important than them on that set.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And not trying to be rude, but it's just facts. You know what I mean? Because I'm the one that's conducting the ship.
You're directing, basically,
Because I'm the conductor of the ship, right?
Yeah.
So that's the only reason that hierarchy's there. But maybe I'm not as well known, and then the hair or celebrity, hairstylist or something like that. So knowing your place on set, and if you're just starting out,
that's a really good point. Is just really knowing who's on set and the hierarchy of everything.
Yeah, and being respectful. And I will say too, one of my first shoots when I was still interning at Vogue, there's Miranda Kerr, and then there was also a model that was not as well known. And the one that was not as well known was complaining about the shoes and how they were too small. And Miranda Kerr wore 3 sizes too big, and she's like, "Oh, it's grand."
And
that's she's like, and I was
But
that's a supermodel.
Yeah.
You run into that a lot. It's don't be so complainy poo. It's wear the clothes, you look good.
Yeah.
You're a
and I'm not trying to be harsh either on this.
No, this is coming from a Vogue photographer, damn you.
And also realizing like things come full circle too, you know, like, by the time I've shot for Christian Cowan, his Vogue spread, so it's like, you know, I was an intern and now I have achieved that goal, you know.
Right.
So tell us about that. Like, what an amazing moment.
Well, it wasn't a big set though. It was just something. It was like for me again. Sometimes you have to have a big production. Next week will be a great example of a bigger production for me, but. For that, we just
run and gun.
Yeah, I shot all natural light because I'm technical with my camera.
Yeah.
So in Times Square, and the pictures are crazy.
You know what? With Ansel, was that like you and him, or did he have a team? Because it seems so intimate.
No, it was. I had 2 minutes for my shoot with Ansel Elgort. Literally, like
2 minutes.
60, like
No.
2 minutes. Yeah, and I got like 16 pictures. You know what I'm saying? It's a real lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
The
So also,
connection.
that's when it comes with the practice, because in some circumstances, like 10 friends, we had like the whole afternoon. I was with them for 8 hours. You know, we had a whole spiel.
Yeah.
But that was 2 minutes, and I had an opportunity, and I had to crush it. You know.
Do you feel like if you're entering the game as a model, how important is it to invest like in the photographer for your shoot? Because I see a lot of people getting portfolios and stuff, and they are gorgeous. But do you think they should really put that investment into the photographer shooting them, or more so what they're wearing, or?
I think simple.
Where's the
Clothes can be simple. Like honestly, if I was having a model to do a test shoot, I'd say wear black jeans or black tank top or white tank. You know what I mean?
Right.
Something simple, and then make sure that photographer is good.
So if they're spending money to do a portfolio shoot, really try to pick out a photographer that's going to do you justice.
Yeah, and also don't like sometimes I'll offer people like maybe a discount because I know they're new or like it's gonna be simple or whatever. But then don't like ask them to retouch 25 pictures and don't be like overly. You know, if you get somebody that's gonna work with you.
Usually it's your customer that pays the least that wants the most.
Right?
Say that.
It's such a good point.
Well, speaking of retouching, I want to know, because sometimes I'm like, that picture of my body is bonded up, but those eyes look a little crazy. Can you just take my eyes and put like from another shot?
It's a lot of work.
Onto those. That's what I was gonna ask. Like, are there times where it's just like
It's a lot of work.
like, cannot be edited.
Can you open her eyes or no?
Right. That's like basically what I want to know. Is it like you be like, well, throw it away? It's just gotta go.
But also, I mean, there's times like where, I'm a professional photographer and not that retouches, but I'm not a professional retoucher. So, you know what I mean? Like, there's people that make a lot of money retouching that are advanced.
So you can't take my arm and put it on.
I'm not able to, just depending on the picture though. Like for that Vogue stuff, I actually took somebody I took 2 shots and I just happened to blend perfectly, where I was able to overlap it and blend, and it was fine.
So that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. I need some
Yeah.
overlapping and blending.
Yeah.
It's
So
always situational. Yeah, definitely situational.
Okay, because that's always like.
what pictures do you like? Like, what makes you choose this is the final edit, though?
Sometimes sometimes it just depends on who you're working with.
She's got a good eye.
Yeah, but it's also not usually my opinion. I like if it's
It's
for
multiple people.
Oh,
Right.
true.
Just
True.
shoot it over.
I try to give people lots of options.
What about like if it's just like me and you, or you and somebody else? Like what?
You know, I usually give people tons of pictures.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, that's true. That's very
I
true.
just don't retouch them.
Okay.
If it's a touch shoot, I don't retouch for
Yeah.
fun.
So what are some things that you can model? Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it in editing. That'll be fast for you, as opposed to some things that will take a lot of time. It's like because during the shoot.
Yeah.
A
Totally
pimple,
fine.
okay.
Up pimple, totally fine.
Right.
Like a dot, but like you cannot show up looking wrecked from the night up and be like,
Yeah.
fix me.
Right. Just fix it.
Yeah.
You can just retouch me, right?
Yeah, 'cause you
Right.
know, it's like some people be like, wait, I gotta put this makeup on the dot. It's like, I can just edit that. What are some things that are not quick fixes? That pterodactyl arm?
Yeah. Definitely stuff like that.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right, well, last question. What is the difference, in your opinion, or I guess fact, between an editorial shoot versus a commercial shoot?
Yeah, I mean, lower budget. No, just
So which has
That's
the lower
lower
budget, the
budget.
editorial, correct?
Which one?
editorial's lower rate.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because
Why?
magazines don't have money.
Money, no.
Yeah.
Yep. So I mean, that's also been weird to coming from an internship with Condé Nast and then going to actually shooting for more of an artsier magazine. I kind of understand how both processes work, but
Right.
ad campaigns is coming from a huge company.
Well, from a model standpoint, what should they do? What is the distinguishing between not just the fashion, but for them to do? Is it a mood that they need to give? Is it what is their job?
I think you're more likely to get a campaign if you have editorials.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because it's exposure.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're
for
like,
sure.
we want her for our Ulta ad because she was,
In
just
X, Y, and
yeah.
Z, yep.
Yeah.
So
Nice
interesting.
exposure to editors and stuff like that. And I will say my biggest help in my world has been relationships. People help me. And
Yeah.
Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah. We talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
Moss.
Yeah.
We gotta give a shout out to Massimo.
But that's also out of respect and love. Yeah, Massimo, like, you know, so basically how I even got on America's Next Top Model is because Drew Elliott, who was the owner of Pippen Magazine, now he's the global chief officer of MAC Cosmetics, and was also a judge on America's Next Top Model. He found me after Lucky Blue Smith posted a picture I took, and I only took that because we were doing a video shoot, and then me and him like ran off and were like having a good time. And
Oh, wow.
I took like 200 frames or 100 frames, and we got like these insane shots. And then he posted it like 9 months after our shoot. And then I noticed that Drew Elliott followed me back because I was also aware of who was in the industry. You know what I mean? I know that Drew Elliott is the
Yeah.
you know, creative director or whatever. So when I noticed he followed me back, I followed up and I was like, oh, hey, thanks for following me.
So do you
Like-
target creative directors?
Oh, and that's also, I mean, Instagram now, I will say everybody you want to access is at your fingertips
Oh,
if
yeah.
you research
Right.
hard enough. So it's like, look who they're following and then go there. Like, you can go down a rabbit hole.
And that's
Oh,
why
yeah.
we tell our
Yeah.
models as well, do your research.
Yeah,
Know who
research
you're
is most
dealing-
important.
Right. If you're shooting with you, do some background, do some research. What are your likes, dislikes, you know?
Yeah, so.
Nice. Well, it's been amazing to have you on our show. Thank you so much,
It
Katie.
wasn't like a test. It
Yeah,
wasn't like a chemistry test.
I want to give a shout out to my co-host, super producer Lamaya Good and Rio Summers. Thank you so much, Katie. Where can we find you on Instagram?
Katie Levine photo. So.
Check it out. Get on
Oh
it.
wait, what about your website?
Oh, KatieLevinePhoto.com.
Hey.
I'm tired of finagle photo shoot, y'all. We're gonna cut this so I can go and give me a photo shoot. Crack.
Well, thank you for coming, Katie.
Thank you so much
We
for having
love you.
Thank you so much.
And until next time, guys,
That's a wrap.
that's a wrap.